Shirish Beri is an architect with a difference. Just how different may be inferred from this account. Desiring to study further, he applied to a university in the United States of America, outlining what he wished to pursue. He was politely informed that the university deemed itself incompetent for the holistic study of architecture in fusion with nature and human relationships that Shirish was contemplating.
It was my own quest for trying to understand life. And the more we understand life, and more I sort of started understanding life, the more I felt that there was nothing in this life that was inanimate or which was lifeless or isolated from anything else in this world. So that is the reason why I started feeling this kind of empathy. Even when I sit on the soil, I feel the soil, I feel okay. You know, there is some sort of vibrations happening between me or between the trees or between the rocks or blades of grass. People might think it is crazy also that you sort of communicate with rocks or grass or something like that, or with birds. But I don't consider myself very much different from the rocks or the clouds which are moving or the water that is flowing in the stream. You know, we are a part of this totality which is life.
This complete empathy with nature, its forms, colors, textures and spaces infuses Shirish's work.
Shirish is a difficult person in the sense he would not take up a job unless he himself is convinced that it is interesting. So it took some convincing. It took some time to convince him that we are not just an ordinary school and we just don't want things in the routine way. And that probably got him involved with us.
So there in Bombay we rarely find any trees. And we can see trees all around.
Yeah, and then it's good to have
campus.
It's good to have them in the building itself.
Excuse me, sir, what is your name?
My name is Shirish Beri. I have designed this complex.
My first interaction with Shirish convinced me that here was a person who was alive to the children, to the school and to nature.
What we agree upon is we agree upon the basic concept of a design, because there would be umpteen ways of converting that concept into an architectural reality. So that is that they leave to me. There is a certain simplicity which is evident. There is no garishness. There is no expression of overconsumption. There is no expression of vulgarity. There is no expression of greed. Like, there's no expression of one-upmanship. Okay, look, I'm here, you know, showing off, you know. There's no expression of that. That is something which the way I like to live life, or the way I understand life.
The ethos that it has created, I feel people are more friendly here and more peaceful, and there are less problems in this particular area. I have always felt it that way.
He doesn't perceive architecture as an onslaught on the very soil that it stands upon. For him, the building is not a disparate entity, but a part of the context. Its design, structure, elements, function are all in relation to its context and therefore have to be in harmony with it.
One finds that the buildings are not confined to their insides. That means the walls and the roofs, they don't sort of close up the building. But the building opens out in so many places where it welcomes the nature inside sometimes. Or in some cases, the building sort of goes out or extends itself out into the nature, you know. So This is what I try to do. One more important thing which I try to do in these designs is that I try to convey the sense of unity which life has. So this unity of space, this continuous flow of space is also designed to convey the interrelationship of various spaces, the interrelatedness of various things in life, and the unity of life as a whole. I think it's very much the quality of space which we inhabit, any person inhabits, has a tremendous impact on us, on the way we behave, the way we live. Like in the old days also, I think Winston Churchill said that we shape our buildings and the buildings shape us. It's a relationship which works both ways. So in the beginning, as an architect, or we as builders or designers, or we create the environment, but later on the environment starts acting on us also. I have always been trying to understand myself, understand my relationship with life, understand life, and try and express it in my medium, which is architecture, in the most honest and most beautiful way as I can.
Ultimately, what sets his buildings apart is their soul. They look different because they have been thought, felt, and perceived differently. Perhaps they are a reflection of his quest for life, the questions that he has asked of it, and the answers that he has discovered from it.